Hello everyone, welcome to Accounting 2210, Introductory Managerial Accounting. My name is D. Wu. I'm your instructor in this class. So welcome to this class, welcome to a new semester. You can call me D, Mr. Wu or Dr. Wu. And my office is located in BDC A 204. I have office hours for you to stop by, ask questions, and just want to chat with me is also fine. And these office hours are Tuesday from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. and Wednesday, Thursday from 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. or by appointment. So sometimes if you want to stop by on Friday, feel free to email me your time schedule, and we can I can accommodate your time. And the best way to find me is actually using email or call me, because sometimes you stop by my office, I may not be in my office. Okay, and of course during office hours I'm supposed to be in office. But if you have an emergency, you can call my office phone or email me. I'm 24 hours available using email. That's a little bit exaggerating, but I do check my emails very often and very frequently. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email. I should get back to you very quickly. And I want you to read this syllabus very carefully, because you want to make. I definitely want to make sure that you know the importance of every policy. However, this syllabus has a lot of details, so sometimes you may forget or you may not pay much attention to. So that's why you sometimes have to review the syllabus a little bit once a while to check, okay, how to deal with the makeup exam. If I have to miss a class, what I'm supposed to do. When will be the exams and how to prepare for the exams and things like that. So please pay attention to every policy in the syllabus, because I won't accept the excuse like, I didn't know this. That's not acceptable. You have to know this, okay? And if there's a policy in the syllabus, you must know. All right, so make sure you understand that. So the textbook required is the Managerial Accounting 5th edition, and from the Pearson, and I have the ISBN code, and also the My Accounting Lab code is required. I want to tell you that the Managerial Accounting 5th edition is a new edition. In fact, the 4th edition actually is also useful. If you have a budget, you might want to buy the 4th edition Managerial Accounting. I don't see much difference after I compare these two different editions. Okay, so I think if you have a budget, feel free to buy the Managerial Accounting 4th edition. Unfortunately, you still have to use My Accounting Lab access code. So you might want to well, basically, let me tell you that you have three options in terms of a textbook and a My Accounting Lab access code. You can actually buy My Accounting Lab access code standalone from the publisher. It's about $65 to $70. Then you can pay $20 to buy the 4th edition Managerial Accounting textbook, the old edition textbook, which is fine. And you can also choose to buy the bundle. You can buy the My Accounting Lab access code and the hard copy textbook from the publisher or in the bookstore. That's the second option. The last option is you can buy My Accounting Lab access code and the ebook that you can use a computer to study the textbook online. So that's also the third option you can have. So all these three options, you can pick whichever you like, you prefer, and also you must have internet service. The course description and objectives, I will leave you to read this paragraph, and it's not very difficult to read, and we're going to study all these subjects, and hopefully you will have a good background and also know how to apply these concepts to the real world business problems. So this is a hybrid class, so we're going to meet once a week. But that doesn't mean that we're going to cut the workload or study load into halves. We only do one half. Actually, this is still a very comprehensive full class. So the second part of each week, study and also the lecture will be put online, and you still have to work on these requirements that are put online. you can see that this class does give you some advantage. The class schedule is more flexible. You only meet with me once a week, but don't forget that the second half you have to complete each week actually is online. So you have to have internet service. You can stay home, or you can actually stay in library to complete the second part. So typically you will be given some online discussions. You'll be given some video lectures to watch. You will be given some additional assignments to complete. So that's kind of a nature of the hybrid class. And the Blackboard will be very much used because I'm going to post video lectures, I'm going to post discussion questions, I'm going to post announcements and many things in Blackboard. So you might want to log into Blackboard very often. And also I'm going to email you a lot of questions as well. Okay, email you a lot of issues, assignments, announcements, and everything. So check your emails and also check the Blackboard very often. And in terms of email communication, I want to make sure that I will only reply your emails if you use your CSUB email accounts for the safety and confidentiality reasons. So I will only read emails from a CSUB email accounts. Okay, and I'm also going to use communicate with you, only use my own email accounts. So if you see somebody send your emails using Yahoo or Gmail claiming that this is Diwu, you don't want to read that because that can be a scam or maybe junk email or whatever. So there is a certain security risk there. So let's use the CSUB email accounts in this semester for lectures, for questions, anything related to this class. So there will be 3 midterm exams and 1 comprehensive final exam in class. Examinations will consist of multiple choice questions, and everything will be closed, closed book, closed notes, and closed neighbors. The final exam will take place on Wednesday, December 13th, 2 to 4:30 p.m. So make sure that you will schedule your activities wisely to avoid conflicts. You will be allowed to use calculators, but also make sure that here's the thing. I don't want you to use electronics because sometimes you look at electronics, you may not pay attention to my lectures, and that can be very dangerous because I normally go through the lectures with a lot of details, and if you miss my lectures, and there is no way you can make up these things. Okay, it's a face-to-face lectures. It's not like a video lectures you can replay many times. And if you really want to use electronics like tablets or laptops for taking notes, for reading ebooks, I definitely can allow you to do that, but you have to promise me that you will not abuse electronics. You will not playing games or maybe disturbing other students and things like that. So if you really want to use electronics, you have to let me know. Okay, so then and we develop a little bit of trust, and I trust you will not abuse electronics policy and things like that. Attendance. This is not online class, so if you prefer a 100% online environment, I think this is wrong class. You might want to take classes with like University of Phoenix or maybe some online, other online programs. This class is hybrid, so we still have to meet once a week. I would encourage you to definitely manage your time to make sure that you get to the class on time and you attend every class physically and participate in classroom discussions and so on. I will take your attendance every time. And the quizzes, we're going to have a lot of online quizzes. So after each lecture, I'm going to put online quizzes. Normally 1 quiz per chapter. So I know that some people, they may have a different schedules. They may miss 1 or 2 quizzes, or maybe this week suddenly is too busy. They couldn't have time to finish a quiz, or maybe do very poorly in 1 quiz. Don't worry about it. I will drop 1 lowest quiz grade. So which means if you say you miss 1 quiz, you get a 0 in that quiz. If that's the lowest quiz score, I'm gonna drop it. So also I want to tell you that I normally don't accept technical problems uh, for the for extending your deadlines, because of it's hard for me to tell whether that's really the reason, or maybe some students, they would like to take advantage of the my technical uh, you know uh, challenges, because sometimes I don't know whether these are real technical problems. So make sure that you have reliable internet access and computers, and I would recommend you to use the Firefox and the Chrome to work on your online quizzes. I can give you makeup quizzes if you are very sick and you do bring me your doctor notes, and maybe I give you 1 or 2 day extension. And to compensate for that inconvenience, I don't accept technical problems, I'm going to give you 3 attempts. So you can try every quiz at the most 3 times, and I'm going to take only the highest score. So I think that's fair, and just make sure that you don't wait until the last minute, because when you wait until the last minute, anything happens. The projects, I will give you 2 projects throughout the semester. So basically there are 2 projects, and pretty much every couple of weeks I'm going to give you one, and I will only accept the hard copies, and you have to type your answers and report. And there are some open questions, and also quantitative and short answer questions that with normally they have answers, very standard answers, that I will grade your project based upon. But there are also some open questions. As long as you can justify your answers, I will give you full points. Okay. And makeup exams, if you do have an emergency, things definitely happen. You have a family members you need to take care of, or you have a jewelry service, whatever services, anything that is important, or with the documentation and the legal, I will definitely arrange your exam time differently. Accommodations for disabilities. So feel free to talk to me if these accommodations apply to you, and feel free to get a form from that office that we can sit and talk about how can I help you to have a very pleasant testing environment or learning environment in this class. Online discussions, we're going to have 4 to 5 online discussion topics, and every 2 or 3 weeks you will be given a topic in the Blackboard discussion forum, and you're required to write a short essay, no less than 150 words, and reply to at least one student's poster. Online discussions contribute to 5% of your final grade, and this is the grading policy we have. We have quizzes, 3 exams, final exam, projects, and online discussions. So together we get 100%, and also we have letter grades. Next, communications and response time. Actually, this is my biggest concern. I hope we understand each other, that I'm a human being. Sometimes I do have emergencies. I have a family to take care of. Sometimes I have to travel to business conferences, and I might be out of town, and all kinds of things may keep me away from my electronics, like smartphones, or maybe I don't have internet services, or maybe I'm just too busy, I cannot look at my emails. If things happen like that, forgive me if I cannot reply to you within 48 hours. Typically I will reply your emails within 48 hours. However, if it takes longer for you to get a feedback or get replies from me, feel free to call me or email me. Remind me that, hey, would you take a look at my question again? Do you have any inputs or something? I will do my best to help you. So feel free to remind me if I cannot get back to you quickly, because sometimes things may happen. Okay, things may happen. So academic integrity, I'm very strict with that. I have 0 tolerance. If you are dishonest, if you cheat, if you copy from other students or whatever issues, then I will report you, and also there will be a problem. There will be a problem in your records. So this is the kind of schedule here. So we have a lot of chapters to cover, and also we have 3 exams and so on, and also review day. So these are the things you might want to pay attention to. Plan your activities to make sure that you have time to prepare for exam, and also you can make to every class. That's it about the syllabus. Next, I'm going to talk about my accounting lab. So when you register and log into my accounting lab, so this is roughly the front page you will see, and on the left you will see a lot of menus. If you click assignments, then you're going to see a list of quizzes that you need to complete, and keep that in mind. Every week I will assign just one quiz, and during the exam weeks there will be no quizzes. And also you can click results if you want to review your quiz after the due time. So normally I won't allow you to review answers before the due. You have to wait until after due to review exams. So that's an issue here. And you can also click a multimedia library, chapter resources, and so on to watch the videos, PowerPoints, and also some tips, some real world cases. So all these links are very resourceful, very useful. I would encourage you to explore all these resources and take advantage of them to better study these subjects. So next I'm going to talk about the Blackboard. So Blackboard is a very nice platform, and I'm going to post a lot of things in Blackboard. So this is what you have here, and this is the front page, and you can see that in the front page you will see the course syllabus. You can download the course syllabus, and also the purpose of the class, and also course activities, and a schedule, and also my information here. That's where you can find me in my office. And also you can click course materials to see more details about the textbook, and also the registration information, and you can click on assignment deadlines. That's how you see the assignment deadlines. And the most important thing is discussions, because we have a lot of discussion topics. You should introduce yourself, and there are some other discussion questions which I'm going to share with you later on. And also the UA event, you can click the UA events, and then you'll be directed into this University Accounting Association, and there are many events about accounting. If you are interested in accounting, or you want to claim your concentration in accounting in the future, I would suggest you to explore the University Accounting Association website to see what activities they have. And IMA and CMA, feel free to go through that, because it has a lot of information that you will need if you plan to become a CMA. And every week we're going to see basically the activities and objectives, and also requirements. And there are some lecture slides and also videos posted online, and some parts you have to watch these videos, and make sure you do watch these videos, and also complete the quizzes on time. So this is about the syllabus and my accounting lab and Blackboard. So if you have any questions, feel free to talk to me, and I would love to help you in any way to make you to help you in any way make you succeed in my class. And that's it for this syllabus lecture, and good luck to your new semester, good luck to your class.